To what exactly is happening in Turkey at this point in time. Well, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, Turkey's long-term leader, will face opposition candidate Kemal Kilicdaroglu in a runoff presidential election today. Now, the build-up to the first round projected a close contest with Erdogan under unprecedented scrutiny after 20 years in office. Instead, Erdogan stunned predictions and nearly missed out on an outright victory. The election took place roughly 4 months after an earthquake in southern Turkey and northern Syria, which killed over 50,000 people and displaced over 5.9 million. It also came amid a serious economic crisis and what analysts say is democratic erosion under Erdogan's government.
Yollar kapalı, ondan sonra yardımlar gelmedi, işte ulaşamadı. Neden 2 gün sonra, neden 3 gün sonra yardım yapılmadı diye herkes söylendi ama yani yardımlarımız da geldi. Depremin ilk gününden beri biz yardımımızı gördük. Ondan sonra bütün o yolları görselerdi zaten kimse ulaşamazdı. O yollar çok kötüydü, bölük bölük olmuştu yollar. Nasıl gelsinler? Yani hemen o anda nasıl gelsinler? Havaalanının yolları bölünmüş, bütün karayollarının yolları bölünmüş.
Srinjoy is joining me live on the broadcast to give us more details as to what exactly is happening in Turkey. Srinjoy, Turkey's long-term leader Erdogan will face opposition candidate Kemal Kilicdaroglu in a runoff presidential election today. So what are we expecting?
Well, Erdogan was marginally ahead. He was 49% and Kilic was about 44%. Now, there was one other leader, Erdogan, who was about 5%. But he happens to be a very right-wing nationalist leader type. So it's entirely possible, and he has already said so, that his votes could be transferred. The people who voted for Erdogan could transfer it to Erdogan. So it's looking like Erdogan will win despite the economic problems, despite the mismanagement that has been alleged after the earthquake. It is likely that he could well get over 50% of the vote. Kilic got 44% last time, and it was widely believed that he would probably win. And he did well in places like Istanbul and Ankara and Antalya, places that are, let's say, more cosmopolitan. And in those areas, he did extremely well. But in other areas, particularly in the interiors, he hasn't done so well. So let's see how it works out. But at this point, Erdogan is favorite by a very narrow margin. Perhaps by 2 or 3%, he is ahead. But an election is an election. You will know only when the final result is out.
Right. Srinjoy, thank you for giving us those details, but stay on with us as we have some breaking news coming in from the US.